All right, so we are here on a recording, and usually we used to do this live. This is Katie right here. Welcome, Katie, all the way
Yeah.
from the United Kingdom. Is that given too much information, or is that okay, Katie?
No, that's fine. That's cool.
Thank you. I appreciate you being here. It's been a while. It's been a while, but
Yeah.
I'm glad that I can make this video with you included. You're here as a guest, so I'm just gonna present this as a video and
Yeah.
upload it to StreamYard. So yeah, if you want to just I want people to like view this and soak up the information like wow, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. So yeah, just kind of kick back and enjoy. If you want to every now and then be like, wow, you're incredible, Matthew, feel welcome. I'm just kidding. But
It's all
anyways,
right.
um,
It's been a while, isn't
Spur,
it?
right. So
I'm
I
not
know
getting
right off the
excited.
bat that this guy has had beef with Donald Trump. There's been a lot of interviews and such where he'll strongly give his opinions about Trump. So this is Spurs coach Gregg Popovich. All right. And
Hmm.
now, oh, so it won't let us do it round. I want to do that round. I like it round like that. Okay. So
No problem.
this is again Spurs coach Gregg Popovich here. And it's not a coincidence. Had a stroke earlier this month, is expected to make a full recovery, right? And man, do I have okay, so I have to pull up let me pull up the slides real quick because I want to play the video, the news clipping. So here it is right here. So I'll just have to share this tab right here and we'll play this video. And this should play fine. This should play fine. It's not a live stream. So let's just play this news clip real quick.
Yeah, come.
Our top story now at 5. The Spurs say head coach Gregg Popovich suffered a mild stroke earlier this month, and it's not clear when Coach Pop will return to the sidelines. Ken's 5 Sports anchor Nate Ryan is live at the Frost Bank Center with what we're learning. Nate?
Yeah, Deb, the Spurs confirming that Gregg Popovich indeed suffered a mild stroke here in this building at the Frost Bank Center. That was back on November 2nd before the team played a game here against the Timberwolves. They have not given a timetable for his return, but they did say that he has started his rehabilitation process. Now, for context, for what an average recovery period might look like from a mild stroke, I caught up with local RN Michelle Patterson, who is the comprehensive stroke director here at St.
That
Luke's
sounded
Baptist
funny.
Hospital. And now, given what we know about the situation, here's what she had to say.
I think that his chances of getting back to life as he's known it, as we have known him, is very likely. A
Mm.
hospitalization can be anywhere from 5 to 7 days. And then after that, I think your recovery starts immediately and you begin to work towards that. So again, it's going to be very individual. It's hard to say if someone would need, 30 days or 60 days or 90 days. That's very difficult to say because we would gauge it on those individual symptoms. But we'll say if it was something pretty mild and you already have resolution of any of the signs and symptoms that you presented with stroke, you could probably be back up and at them within 2 to 3 weeks. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now, given that time frame, Coach Pop's episode occurred about a week and a half ago. We're going to learn.
That's wild because it was like right before the selection. He's already got beef, been have beef with Trump. Now Trump, they say, is president elect or whatever. And now this news hits, and then they're referring to before the selection. It's like, would we really know, right, Katie? It's like,
Yeah.
10 minutes time. Spurs general manager Brian Wright is set to address the media. Usually you'd hear from interim coach Mitch Johnson before tonight's game against the Washington Wizards, but it will be Brian Wright who addresses the media, likely updating the situation with the Spurs' 75-year-old head coach. You can stream that press conference live, Deb, at Ken.
Cool. So I'm glad I was able to do that. Now I want to add this back to the stage. And I'm going to show you just again how it's completely connected to the selection that we just witnessed or whatever. So look at the guy's last name is Popovich. What are the odds? 50 and 112 in gematria, just like Donald. And wow, 31 as well. Okay. And even Gregg Popovich, you get 50 like Donald, and even 50 like just Popovich. And look at the 112. Look, the stroke happened on 112. 1-1-2, November 2nd.
Yeah.
That's undeniable. And Popovich's 29th season as coach of the Spurs, and there is no timetable for the return to the sideline, the team said. Okay, and Gregg Popovich went on a wild anti-Donald Trump rant before the team's game. And you see that? Look, that was recently. Look at that. Okay, look, you see that? The article says October 27, and then they say the stroke was what? 28, 29, 30, 31, 6 days later? And that's not the only rant. He has, look at these several rants right here. You see?
Wow.
That's in October 17. Look, the year 2017. Here's the real reason Gregg Popovich hates Donald Trump. This is how we just, for everyone that just knows, we just watched a movie called The 13th Floor or whatever. Amazing.
Yeah.
Right? And and then leading right into this, it's obvious that we're in a fake world. Gregg Popovich calls Donald Trump a soulless coward. So when Trump hits the presidency now all of this stuff hits with Popovich. You know what I mean? So to me, it's not a coincidence.
No,
And
absolutely not.
look at his full name. Gregg Popovich, Gregg Charles Popovich. Reduction cipher. Look, 11/5. That was the election date, November 5th.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. And look at his middle name, Charles. 123 and 42, just like Kamala. And you even get 42 with Spurs.
Sorry,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well, we've got King Charles in the UK at the moment as king. So it kind of matches with all of that here. Goes on and on, doesn't it?
Ooh, hold on. Damn. Damn. Does Donald Trump know King Charles? How will the British royal
Donald
family...
Trump? Donald Trump visited the Queen, didn't he?
There's connections with Trump and royalty.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
And remember, red and blue mixed is purple. God, can we make this? Let's try to get under 20 minutes. How do we get under 20 minutes here? What Donald Trump presidency means for... Oh my God. What Donald Trump presidency means for King Charles. He definitely has a connect. This is why we come together.
Yeah.
This is the guy right here.
Yeah.
This is why we come together, Katie. If only it were a real YouTube world and we can go live and get hundreds of people in here, but nah, only the sellouts can get, right? God damn, Katie. Oh, man. Whew.
Yeah.
This is why we come together. Look, he's got the 128 birthday. Damn, I'm working on a breakdown right now. Someone has that birthday. I just can't remember. Anyways, nice, Katie. So look, they say he had a stroke. An 88-day span from the November 2nd stroke to his upcoming birthday. Start to end date, 88-day span, and stroke and Trump equal 88.
Mm.
And look at stroke and Trump. You also get 25, 74, and his next birthday's got 74 date numerology. Remember,
How
is
old
it
is Trump?
78?
Oh, he's 78. Okay.
And look, you know, it looks like he's going to be the president for the year 25, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And Popovich's birthday, 128, 1 plus 28 is 29. Trump equals 29. So even 87 days, the stroke before his birthday, Trump's 78, the reverse. But we don't even need to do that.
Mm.
I mean, look at how that's completely undeniable, right? It's completely
Yeah.
undeniable. Just a side note, that's the Rick Ross and J. Cole birthday. And they're rappers, and rapper equals 74. Just a side note. And rapper, I
Wow.
think, has that 115. I don't want to go too far off here. But let me pull up the calculator, just because this is a fake world that we happen to be living in. Right? So here's the calculator.
Yeah.
And let me just put that. Trump's connected with rappers as well. See, rappers got that 88. Holy crap. And that 74. Since we're here, look at this. Jesus equals 74. And
Isn't go on, sorry.
no, you go on.
Well, if you look at Donald Trump's parents, his mum and his dad, his dad's middle name is Christ, and his
That's
mum's
exactly what I was
middle
going to say.
name is
Perfect,
Mary.
Katie.
Yeah.
Perfect. And Jesus Christ equals
Royal.
146. That's Donald Trump's birthday, the 14th day of the 6th month.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I was going to say. And that's why they'll say Trump is the Antichrist or whatever.
Yeah.
Look, Lucifer equals 74. And look, you get the selection date, November 5th.
Wow.
See that? So that's
Yeah.
perfect, Katie. That's like wonderful. This is why they have you in the United Kingdom, me in the United States, because we're lethal when we come together like this.
Yeah.
And you see, there it is right there, 29th season. Trump equals 29. Remember, Popovich's birthday is 128. 1 plus 28 is 29. And Katie can let you know about the November 2nd, only if she wants to. She doesn't have
Oh,
to.
it's my birthday, isn't it?
That's Katie's birthday. And
Yeah.
you see how we all come together here. So
Yeah.
look at that. 29th season, 128 birthday, 1 plus 28 is 29. Trump equals 29. The president term is 4 years. So let's say 25 to, maybe 25, 26, 27, 28 is 4. But you can just say 25 plus 4 is 29, right?
Yeah.
Trump equals 25 and 29. Gregg Popovich equals 148, like San Antonio. Okay, this is the coach of the San Antonio Spurs. Even Donald J. Trump equals 148. And there's those 50s. I think we had those earlier. But basketball, basketball 85 like Gregg Popovich. I guess just a side note. And you see him with Obama right there. So obviously he
Yeah.
is not a scripted character who's in favor of Donald Trump. And this is so fake, Katie. I mean, look, he's born in 1949. Kamala Harris is the 49th vice president.
Mm.
When you write her name in the code, Kamala Harris, 49. Vice president, 149.
Wow.
And, they can call this gematria, whatever. I mean, I call it this is the alphabet that I'm speaking right now and the language I'm speaking. Katie's speaking this language with a great
Yeah.
accent, I may add. But look,
Yeah.
what are the odds? 4 ciphers with the alphabet. A, B, C is easy as 1, 2, 3. Police, the song Murder by Numbers, the album Synchronicity.
Isn't it?
Ring a
You just
bell?
sang that ABC song. That's a Michael Jackson song, isn't it? And
Yeah.
Donald Trump's got connections with Michael Jackson.
Does he? And you know
They
what's
were friends, weren't they, Michael Jackson and Donald Trump?
probably, right? Let's pull that up.
Yeah,
And you know what? You know
there's
what's
some big
interesting?
connections
Katie?
with both of
Michael
them.
Jackson had that monkey, Bubble,
Bubbles, wasn't it?
and
Yeah.
just had a monkey story with them escaping the South Carolina lab. And there's a lot of racial energy going on with the selection. Michael
Yeah.
Jackson and Donald Trump. And Quincy Jones
Yeah.
just died. You know, he produced the Thriller album.
Well, this
Okay.
is kind of like Thriller, isn't it? This whole
Fake world.
reality is like,
Yeah,
yeah.
Thriller, Killer, all of that. So amazing. And look how Kamala Harris's birthday is the 294th day of the year. Look at it from right to left, 49.
49, yeah.
And I don't know why I put an arrow towards the 64. I don't know. But it's interesting because you see the 4 and then I guess you could flip the 6 and it's like a 9. That's kind of a stretch. But look at this, Katie. And again, this is going to be nice and simple. So we're looking at a good 20-minute video here. So this is exactly what I want. I've learned to narrow it down. Look at this. Okay, so his birthday, the upcoming birthday, 337 days remain on that day, like 37. He has the stroke on the 307th day of the year, like 37. And you also get 37 date numerology with that day. And just the 11-2 date with the 112s earlier, I mean, make it undeniable. And then they give us the story after. So if Kamala was selected, we wouldn't have got the story. That's what I'm led to believe. That's why they're basing everything on like the politics are what really make everything stand out. It appears,
Yeah.
right? Because it's like the big world stage, right? And even over
Yeah.
here, even when I put Joe Biden in the calculator, 37, and there's that 64. Kamala born in 64, Pennsylvania equals 64, where Biden was born, Trump was attempted assassinated. Look at Joe Biden 152 real quick right there. Just like Kamala Harris's full name, Kamala Devi Harris 152.
Devi,
Even
like
Popovich,
devil, isn't it?
ooh, which goes perfect. Even that 71's the 20th prime number. T's the 20th letter of the alphabet, Trump. And look, Popovich born on the 28th. This just shows everything's connected by numbers. Everything's connected by numbers. There doesn't have to be a story connecting the people. I mean, it helps when you're doing the breakdown. They don't want you to know everything's really, 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 really fake like that, though. Okay? So perfect. And Biden even hit the Senate stage in 1973, 73, the 37 reverse. And this guy's kind of an old character, like Trump, like Biden. That's pretty much it. So we're just going to play this other video now. And you
Look
see
at the behind him. He's got like Victory Capital. If you change the C and the V, it's like the CV, the virus.
Ooh.
And a vaccine.
Ooh. Right about that. Ooh, and capital, like the capital of the United States, DC.
Yeah.
With the presidency.
And you got like Trump's victory.
Perfect. So
The
you see how
vaccine.
You see how I've shortened this up now, right? So you see how
Yeah,
easy
it's
that was?
cool.
You see
Yeah,
how
it's
easy
cool.
that was. So here, let's just play this now. I don't know. I can't remember if this is the same video, but let's just play this video now.
Begin with breaking news. The Spurs have just released a medical update on head coach Gregg Popovich. In a statement, the Spurs say he suffered a mild stroke on November 2nd at the Frostbank Center before their game against the Timberwolves. They say Coach Pop has already started a rehabilitation program and is expected to make a full recovery. Popovich has not coached any games since his medical episode. A timeline has not been given for his return to the sidelines. Of course,
Why are they calling it medical episode? Like, it's weird how they label it. Remember, they said Jamie Foxx medical condition and Bad Baby. All of these people are getting cancer all of a sudden. Cancer
You got the
equals
20.
27, by the way.
You got the 23 there on the back of their shirt. Isn't that like? There's a movie called The Number 23, isn't there, with Jim Carrey?
Yeah, and isn't that interesting? Look at Castle. Isn't Castle? I think of United Kingdom
Mm. Isn't there a thing called
with the
Castle
Charles
Rock?
thing, right?
That was yeah, Charles, yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But look, Collins, doesn't that
Castle,
name,
yeah.
that sounds like a name from where you're from.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm
it
wrong.
is. Yeah, coming over here,
I might
Collins.
be wrong. And we may be stretching on that.
Yeah.
have much more on this story coming up on Ken's 5 First Step
Story.
4 and on kens5.com.
Story, right? Story.
Yes. Anyway,
So, what is the definition of a story? An account of imaginary or real people and events told for entertainment. But yet people don't get it, right? But yet
yeah.
people don't get it. So I just have my reminder here for us to check the article, because a lot of, sometimes I forget, I may miss an important piece or whatever. So we're just going to look real quick just to see if any numbers or anything pop. That 11-2 date was undeniable. And we're going to look at, okay, he's 75. I didn't catch anything with that when I did the breakdown.
Well, that picture of him, that Popovich guy, it's a funny picture because it's like all in black. Didn't Trump come out with dark MAGA?
Might have. I don't know. Let me look.
Oh, you want it? There was something about dark MAGA. It's just funny because it's all in black, and then like if you type it in, I'm sure he got off a plane or something, and he said this is dark MAGA.
Let me see. There it is right there. Trumpists come
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Dark. Yeah, I see that. And you know what's interesting? You gotta, yeah. But you know
There
what?
you go.
You know what MAGA is? MAGA is a degree in Satanism.
Yeah, it's like the highest degree as well, isn't it, in Satanism?
I can't quite remember.
Like MAGA, like magician, magic.
Church of Satan.
Satan,
Look at how it says, founded in San Francisco, Kamala Harris, born in Oakland, a part of the San Francisco Bay Area. They're going to make us click on it and scroll. I'll look. Yeah, there it is right there. Look, for those of you who don't know.
Yeah, it's right there. You can search this stuff
right
yourself,
there. You
can't
see,
you?
fifth degree.
It's right in your face.
Fifth degree, and Donald equals 50, like 5.
Yeah,
it's right there. So, anyways, okay. So let's go back to the article real quick. Let's just scan down it. And then let's just see who they're playing next and look at their last game. They might have scored 112 points. You know what I mean? Look, they mentioned that Castle guy right there, which is interesting with the middle name Charles. They got us. I'm conditioned and programmed over here. When I think Castle, I'm thinking like United Kingdom and all of that. Like royalty, king this, right? King Castle.
Yeah,
right?
and isn't there like a piece on the chessboard that's the castle as well on a chessboard?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that King Charles, you killed it with that. That's domination, because that's perfect with the Charles name, because he's connected with the royalty over there. I've been saying he's connected to the Queen somehow, some way. So Popovich spoke on the next day after the stroke and on November 4th. Whoever this Johnson guy is, that's interesting because Donald John Trump, right?
And we had Boris Johnson in the UK as a prime minister.
That's the guy that looks like, or Boris
that's
Yeltsin
the guy with the
is the guy
hair.
that looks like Trump, right? The guy with the hair?
The guy
The
with
guy
the
with the
hair.
messed up hair, right? Is it Boris Yeltsin or Johnson?
Johnson.
Is that him? He's got the hair that's all messed up like Trump?
Yeah, he looks like a mess. Yeah, that's the
They don't
one.
talk about him no more because it's
No.
obvious that guy's like related to Trump or something. Look at that. Popovich has been a part of the Spurs for nearly 35 years, an assistant coach beginning in 88. Look at that. As an assistant coach beginning in 88, when stroke and Trump equal 88, 88-day span from the stroke to his upcoming birthday. I mean, come on, man. Spurs upcoming game and their last game, and then let's call it a decode. San Antonio Spurs. If they scored 112 points on their last game, if that was 138, Donald Trump equals 138, but it's not. So look, they're 6-6. That's the guy that he just put Secretary of Defense. His birthday is 6-6. Ooh, look at the Wizards are 2-8. That game was yesterday. Spurs win. Wizards land on 2-8. Popovich, born on the 28th. Damn. All right, I don't want to go like too deep on here. Let's look at their prior game. Let's click on see more. Oh, hold on. Was that against Washington? Oh my God, Washington, D.C. Damn it. Damn it. God.
Wild. It's wild.
Good God. Okay, man.
And we've just watched the 13th floor as well, so you've got 13 there.
This is magic.
Weird.
This is magic. So what was the game before that? Okay, so let's go. Did they have a game? Okay, look, here's the game. He had the stroke on that day. Oh my, politics and BS equal 103 and 113.
Yeah.
Ooh, and you get the 33 with both of the Minnesota. That's where Tim Walz is the governor. Kamala Harris's running mate. Minnesota, the Twin Cities, Trump Tower, Twin Towers.
It's like looking at that San Antonio Spurs. It's like SAS as well, like the SAS.
Yeah.
Stupid, maybe, but it's just like military.
What are you
isn't
referring
it?
to?
I don't know. Isn't that some sort of like military or like SAS, like
Probably.
Secret Service or something? Yeah.
Probably, but look, Katie, look at the 103 to 113. They said he had the stroke that day. Remember? Okay, so
it's not a coincidence.
But look, 103 to 113, the Spurs win, right?
Yeah.
Politics, 103 and 113. Bullshit. 103, 113, 31 and 50.
That's my favorite one, that one. Bullshit.
Yeah. 31 and 50 like Donald.
Yeah.
Holy crap. So that's a complete breakdown right there. Let's not take any longer here. Okay? We just dominated that. We dominated that. So right? So let's get this up here like this for now. Amazing, Katie. I appreciate you being here. Look at how quick that was. It's going to be at 30 minutes. Okay?
Yeah,
so
that's
it
cool.
is what it is, okay? So just so everybody can get a look-see here. Miss Katie out of the UK, I'm out of the United States, obviously, and we come
Yeah.
together to put this video out to y'all. Look, no division here.
No, there shouldn't
Shout out
be.
to everybody. Big shout out to Richard West as well. He's doing his thing right now too. So
Oh, I
maybe we all,
remember Richard. Yeah,
so maybe we all come together at a later date. So appreciate you,
that'd be
Katie.
cool.
Hang out for a minute as I just do it like this real quick.
Okay.
Spurs coach Gregg Popovich had a stroke earlier this month, is expected to make full recovery. I guess it all depends on what happens with Donald Trump and his daily activities, apparently. So
Mm,
I appreciate everybody. Thank you, Katie, very much. Everybody else who just watched this,
yeah,
right?
thank
Because
you.
for me to say that, you would have heard it by just watching this. Appreciate everybody. There's always more. And that's
Yeah,
the breakdown on this story. So y'all leave your opinions in the comments. I think we live in a fake world.
me
All right.
too.
Thank you, everybody. Peace.
Yeah,
Until
thank
next time.
you.